Hello lovely friends, and a very warm welcome to another tutorial with me, Lisa Taggart. And I'm making a little card this week. I'm using the new collection, the Twilight Tea collection from Lavinia Stamps, and this is the first one of my tutorials. I'll have more, of course. I'm calling it Sunflower View, but before we begin, let me take you through the materials used in this week's project. So starting off with the card, and this is the small 5.5 by 7.5 inches sparkle card from Paul Rubens. Also some blue masking fluid and a brush, a water brush for blending, Sahara, dark denim, I think that's confetti, Paprika and Sundance in the Elements ink pads. We've also got Della Blue, of course, my favourite as well. I'm using those for doing some painting. For the stamping, we've got Purple Delight, Shady Lane and the lovely Golden Meadow for stamping. I'm also using the Zig Clean Colour markers this week. We've got sort of oranges and yellows and sort of paler one for blending. Also a couple of browns and a green for the leaves and darker bits, and a couple of reds as well, but the numbers will be in the description box below. Doing some splatters with Posca pen in yellow and white, also highlights with Magel pens in the same colours, and I'm using soft pastel pencils, pinks, reds, blues, purples, yellows, that kind of thing. But use what you have, and of course the pastel step is optional in any event. Also putting some sparkle with this yellow stickles, but again, use whatever glitter of choice. Now for the stamps, I'm only using a couple from the new set, this beautiful sunflowers, along with some old favourites, the leaf spray and the wildflower. So if you want to convert those things into a little card that looks something like this, just keep on watching. thought at this stage it could do with some more sunflowers to add additional balance. So I've added another one just off camera and coloured it in the same way. And now for some splatters, just to add a little bit more texture. So folks, that's it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed the project. I'm now adding the obligatory sparkle just in the centre of the little flowers and a few little dots here and there. So there wasn't an awful lot to this week's project. I enjoyed it. It's something to brighten up somebody's day perhaps. Also left a little space there between the sunflowers that if you were using this as a card, you could perhaps put a sentiment there just underneath the sun as a little space and mount it up on a card. So I hope you like it. Look at some of the twinkle now. It's hard to pick up on camera, I know. But maybe some of you will do your own versions. You could also add a little animal or a fairy or two. So if you liked the video or if you learned something this week, please consider subscribing. It's free to do so. Also hit the notification bell, the like button, leave me a comment, share the video. It all helps the channel enormously and I appreciate very, very much. I'll leave the link below to Lavinia Stamps website where you can pick up on the new collection there, along with other product links. So until next time, take very good care of yourselves, but above all, get creating. Be brave and do enjoy the adventure.